Hello again, guys. Welcome to another English class. This is the level A2 plus, and I'm Miss Jimena. Okay, let's start. Well, do you remember that we have checked the vocabulary about food, right? But today I would like you to think about the last time you went to a restaurant. Think about it. What did you order for food? What did you order for drink? Can you remember? Okay, well, let's move on and let's check some vocabulary. So we have checked all of this vocabulary, but today I could give you a clue. What is that clue? Okay, to remember the adjectives to describe food, we could remember them by the opposites, by remember the opposites. Okay, what is that? For example, the opposite of raw is cooked. The opposite of dry is juicy. The opposite of hard is soft. Let's check some examples. First of all, we have here raw and cooked. What is raw? You can see here in this image a salad. It's delicious. Do you think it's delicious? Would you like to try it? Okay. Now this is raw. Why? Because you don't need to cook. You don't need to put in the heat this kind of vegetables, right? So this salad has lettuce, has avocado, has tomato as well, onions. Okay, so you don't need to put in the heat. That's raw. And besides, with the pancakes, so to cook the pancakes, you need to put them in the heat, right? So that's the difference between raw and cooked. Let's move on and let's check the other example. Dry and juicy. So what is dry? Dry are, for example, the almonds or the nuts. Okay, they are dry. They taste really good, but they are right. Besides, with the watermelon that we have here, and this is so juicy, right? It's so juicy. Okay, now let's check another example. That is hard and soft. Okay, hard. For example, these lollipops are so hard, right? Difficult to bite. So be careful when you eat one of these. Hard. The other one is soft. The marshmallow is so soft, right? Okay, so which other example can you think? Think about the food. Think about candies. Think about anything you can eat. Okay, now let's move on. And let's continue. Do you remember that at the beginning of the class I told you that you need to think about the last time you went to a restaurant? Okay. Well, which phrases did you say? Which questions did you ask? Okay, let's check. So first of all, I would like you to visit these two videos, okay? These are YouTube videos. So please, you need to go there and watch them, okay? To have a better idea about a conversation at a restaurant in English. But let's check some phrases that we have here, okay? Pay attention. So here we have the 10 questions you might hear, 10 statements you might say, 10 questions you might ask, and 10 statements you might hear. Are you ready? Let's go. So the first question that we have is a table for how many? And you can use a statement you might say. For example, you can say a table for 3 or a table for 2 or just for 1, please. Okay. Did you have a reservation? And you could say, oh yes, we have a reservation, or No, I'm so sorry. Could you please give me a table? It's better to have a reservation before, right? Another question is, are you ready to order? So you can say, oh no, we need a few more minutes. Or you could say, yes, we are ready to order. Okay? Another question that the waiter or the waitress could ask you is, would you like an appetizer? Okay? So before you eating the big meal, you can eat something. Okay? Just to wait until the big meal is ready. Another one, would you like anything to drink? In a couple of minutes, I will show you about drinks. Okay, how can we order for a drink? Now, let's continue. Would you like a dessert? And you could say, oh, just please bring me that big chocolate cake that you have. No? Or maybe an ice cream, or maybe a muffin, or some cookies. I don't know. Which is your favorite dessert? Now, the other one. Would you like another coffee or another tea? And you could say, yes, please, or no, I'm okay, thank you. Remember that you need to be very polite. Another one is, would you like fries with that? So imagine that you are at Burger King or McDonald's or these kind of fast food restaurants, and they could ask you, would you like fries with your hamburger? Delicious, right? Another one is, how is everything? And you could say, oh, if everything is okay. Or maybe you have a problem and you could say, oh, there is a fly in my soup. That's so weird, right? Another one could be, would you like anything else? And you could say, no, thank you. Please bring me the bill. The bill is um, the time when you need to pay for the meal. Okay? Now, let's continue with the questions that you might ask and the statements that you might hear. For example, you can ask, are you open? And they could tell you, yes, we are open, or no, I'm so sorry, we are closed. Another question is, could we have a non-smoking table, please? And the waitress, or the host could tell you, I'm sorry, no smoking is allowed. Or, could we have a menu, please? And they could tell you, yes, here you are. Another, do you have a kids menu? Most of the times the kids menu is more delicious than the adults menu, right? Let's continue. Can I have a coffee refill, please? Or a soda refill, please? That means that you buy a glass of soda or a cup of coffee, and the next ones that you ask are for free. Okay, so that's refill. Another question, what is the restroom? Do you remember the difference between bathroom and restroom? I hope yes. The other, could I have the bill, please? I told you before what the bill is, right? So you could pay with your coins or your billets, or by using your credit card. And finally, do you accept credit cards? And the waitress or the waiter could say, yes, credit cards are allowed. Okay? But let's continue and let's check about drinks. Okay? So drinks, which would you prefer? Stir or sparkling? So for example, when you ask for a lemonade at a restaurant, okay, you could ask it stir, or sparkling with so tiny bubbles, stir or sparkling. Now, let's move on. Remember to watch the videos, okay? And now it's time to play, guys. Would you like to play? I hope yes. Now, practice. First of all, we need to go to the EducaPlay platform and do some activities. Let's check the first activity. Are you ready? Let's go. And we are here, guys. So what you have to do is you have to press the start button and you have to do the task. The task is a word search. So you need to look for as many words, as many food words as you can remember. Okay? So let's start doing that. When you finish, remember that when you finish to do this kind of activity, you need to take a screenshot. Don't forget that. Once you have already finished this activity, you need to go to the other activity. It's in the same platform, okay? So you need to type the link and let's go to this activity. We are here, guys. Now, in this case, you need to order the words to make a sentence, okay? So again, what you have to do is to press the start button and you are in the task. Are you ready to do that? I hope yes. Now we are back here. Now let's check what do you have to do. Okay, the task. What you have to do for homework is the next activity. You have to send by email the following activities or the following tasks. Well, first of all, you need to take a screenshot of both activities from the EducaPlay platform. Okay? Remember that. Another activity, you have to write a conversation in a restaurant with the phrases given. Do you remember the phrases that we have checked before? Okay, use them. You need to make a menu planner using the vocabulary words. So you could put here all the food that you would like to eat during this week. And finally, you need to download and print the file found on the school page where you can find this template, okay? The week's menu, right? Okay, and that is the task that you need to do. And we are almost finished, guys. It's time to say goodbye. And it was a pleasure to be here with you. And I hope you have enjoyed this class. And remember to stay safe and to stay home. Okay? So I send you all my love, lots of love, and see you the next time. Okay? Kisses and hugs. Bye bye, guys.